Hola, hola. Okay. All right, we're gonna do this real quick. Okay. Okay. Hi, baby. How's my baby? Okay. Okay. Ooh, that sun, but I need some of the light, guys. Oh, that sun. Is that a little better? Okay. That's a little better. Oh, it's like, man, I sit down, it's like, boom, it's still there. Oh, son of a bitch. All right, I just wanted to do this really quick. Hey, Max. Hey, Max. Stop. Oh, okay. So, all right. Hey, hi. Max, get down from there right this second. You want some catnip? Yeah, let's do something. Come here. Want some catnip? Oh, look at that. There you go. All right, fun stuff. Okay. Hi. Real quick, energy shift, okay? But it's a good one. It's a good one. It's a good one. Um, I just heard someone use the word fleek. I was dying laughing. It's the way she said it. It was priceless. Priceless. Hold up. So, I might be a little red. I just got my eyes done. So, I didn't even think about that. I might be a little red. You know me, I don't care about that stuff. I don't care about that stuff. Max, you're freaking fresh. What is your problem? What, are people having a hard day? I feel like some of you guys are like having a hard day. Do I want these? Do I want these? Do I want them not? Does she love me? Does she love me not? Does he love me? Does he love me not? I don't want them, but do I? They freaking fell out. So it's the Ace of Pence with the Prince of Swords. But here's the deal. This Ace of Pence is coming with a tower. This Prince of Swords is just kind of like watching you from a distance, watching. I don't know if they're waiting for you to relocate. But even the horse is watching, okay? Now, this is the way I'm holding the cards. The Ace of Pence first with the Prince of Swords, but it's like telling me to hold it the other way. And if I hold it this way, they're still watching. So you got someone watching you. That's nothing new, you know, because I don't feel like it's stalker energy. I feel like it's more like social media, whatever the case may be, you know what I mean? Or pictures, say you sent them pictures and they're kind of looking through the albums. Maybe you guys have an album together, you know. But, well, it's not the tower, guys. It's the Ace of Pence. But to me, it's like, look at the tower. No one's falling from it, but it's a tower, right? So that means the sun is shining. The sun's about to shine, you know? So it's almost like whatever tower moment you had, it's about to get better. It better. She says she will. She says she better. But I see a path. I see two paths in this one Ace of Pence. So it's like, I don't know what it's like. The devil showed up. So this is fear, but like this is fear, or there's something toxic. So it's like, whoever's watching someone, it's like, it's not healthy. It like must be driving someone nuts. It's like, okay, so say someone's in a relationship with someone, but there's like another lover, or there's, you know, you sleep with each other here and there, or there's like a crush, or you know what I mean? But like, it's exhausting. Like, it's exhausting. So say someone's in a relationship, but they're really in love with someone else. You know, it's like, what are you doing? To me, it looks like somebody's in a situation where they're caught up, like in a relationship, or they were caught up in a relationship, knowing that their heart lied with someone else. And it's like, what are you doing? Like the devil's saying that. Like, what are you doing? You know, so many people do that. And it's like, what are you doing? You know, it's like, you're settling. Don't be a settler. Don't be a settler. You know, there's so much more out there than to just, you know, settle. Look how tired and exhausting. It's like, so if you're in a relationship, it's like you have a, because I feel like someone's in a relationship, or you, I mean, or you just got out of one where you're exhausted. So it's like, it's like a push and pull, not knowing what direction to go in. But like, I'm really trying to narrow this down since I felt a shift of energy. But to me, this is not like a shift. This is like, it's like, what did I get tricked into doing something that like, because it's like, okay, I got the goosebumps. Like I got tricked into doing a read. So weird. Thank you. Okay. You can all, they're all probably laughing at me right now. Like, okay. So here's the thing. I haven't used this deck in a very long time. And this king is on a horse. King of Cups on a horse. Okay. Horse. With this cup. It's like a knight. So to me, it's like a messenger. So it's like you got someone come. See what I'm saying? Like, I don't know if they were in a relationship, if they were in something toxic for a long time. You know what I mean? And now they're like, they got out of that toxicity. Finally, someone like put their hand up and was like, I can't do it. Like, I've been watching from the outskirts for way too effing long now. Like, this new start's gonna come and go. So maybe that's what it is. You know, and it's like, I need to go and tell somebody clearly how I feel. This one wants to go back in. The tower. I'm like, this one wants to go back in, but like, sorry, too late. You know what I mean? So it's like a tower, like, you know, so it's like when this person comes in, it's like both of your lives are disrupted. And I'm not saying that like in a bad way, but it's like, it's a sudden shift. It's a sudden change. So maybe this person's going to come in all of a sudden and tell you how you feel. But here's the deal. It's nonsense. You know, it's nonsense. You know, so it's like, I don't feel this person's motivation. Like, they're just getting out of like toxicity, you know? So it's like, okay, here I come. But like, here you come. But like, it's like nonsense. I mean, this tower is so puny. It's like little flicking little Lego men's out of a tower. Like, what is it? A pretend tower? Like, what is this? Like, look at this. Like they're so dramatic, and it's like, what do you like? It's, look at the size of this tower. Hello. I mean, like, it's like like a house tree, a tree house is bigger than this tower. You know what I mean? So it's like, what the fuck? I mean, this new star is way bigger. You know, it's better, it's better, it's better. I feel that way, but not like it's better than this person. It's just like maybe there's just a situation now that's better. It's better, it's better, it's better. You say something, 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 but it's like, what is this? A make pretend tower? Like, what is this? I don't know if someone was just in La La Land because we got the King of Cups on a freaking horse. Like, what? 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 Hey, I got tricked into doing this. And it's like, I don't understand what I'm like looking for. It's like, what am I looking for? Like, I feel like we're all on a big board of like Candyland right now. Like, pick your color, pick your color. Like, but not as in like someone's playing a game, but like for real. Like, I feel like, well, so I don't know if this telling me like we're in an illusionary energy. Like, and here's the magician with the 8 of Wands, and now it's like you're gonna get a message. But are you though? Like, did you land on the lollipop stand? Because I feel like you just landed on the lollipop square of the board. As I said, like, what are we all on a board? Here comes the magician, and it's like, okay, lollipop. Like, are we lollipop land, or like when we're on the board itself, like on a game board? Because I feel like we're all on a game board. So we have this shift of energy, right? And I can feel it. But I feel like, is it fun? Is it like, what is it like? Because right now I feel like not just one individual, I feel like as a collective, everybody just stepped on to Candyland. So is there sexual forces right now that you're feeling? Is there illusionary thoughts? Is there, like, what is it? Because for real though, look at this tower. I mean, it belongs on Candyland. Because this is a shift. So I don't know if to me, it's like you can create it and take this journey, because this 8 of Wands is not even like text messaging, not with the magician right there. This is a journey. And I don't mean Candylands in a bad way, guys. Not like that type of Candyland. It's like, I mean, look at the King of Cups. This is the king on a horse, mind you. I mean, what kings do you know on a horse? But I feel like this person just got out of something toxic with some type of relationship. Like, they stayed in a relationship for way too long. And while they were with somebody else, they were watching somebody else. So it's like they're kind of, the heart lies with someone else, but yet they were still with someone else. Okay. So it's like, I feel like whatever happened there, I feel like they got themselves out of it recently, within maybe like the last 8 weeks, maybe 15 days. So be careful. Or maybe yesterday and today they're going to be like, yo, what are you doing? Like, YOLO, how you been? I missed you. You know, what are you doing? Or, hey, I'm about to go on a vacation and I have an extra ticket because now I'm no longer with my boyfriend or girlfriend. You know, you ready? Like, what is this? What is this? It's like, this was supposed to be real quick. Oh, now you guys are going to see my eyes. I just got them waxed, so they're like bright as can be. So you're watching somebody or somebody's watching you. And it's like, I've been doing this. This person now realizes, like, I've been doing this for way too long. Like, it is time to bring a message. And then it's like, this tower is so little. So I don't know if they think it's gonna be like a huge tower moment, but then it's like when you hear something, it's like, "Ugh, like that was so minuscule." Or it's like, hey, like, I feel like this is a cake piece, like a cake topper. And I keep hearing that song and I don't know it. It's like, you better, you better, you better. She says you something. She says you better. She better, you better, you better. I don't know who sings that. I think classic rock or 80s, which can still be classic rock, but meaning like, uh, this this new start is more of a struggle than actually what the past has been. I mean, look at the tower in the new start. That's a tower. So it's almost like you've gone through major towers. Like this tower that's coming at you is nothing compared to this tower. So it's like, I don't know if they think like, if they're being a little pessimistic right now, because you know what I mean? Like, because it's like this new stat, the Ace of Pence. Look at the towers built. The sun's about to shine. It was a difficult tower, but it's time to rebuild. Like, it's there. You got a new tower. This is the tower the king is bringing. That's, mind you, on a horse. So this king is actually coming to deliver a message. But like, this tower that they're about to bring is like legitimately minuscule to like what you've been through. But like, that's not how I've been reading things. So like, that's why I'm a little thrown off. Because then you got the magician. Like, you guys can create and go on a journey, or this is, you guys are going to take a trip and someone's got an extra ticket because somebody just bounced from a relationship. Whoever this Ace of Pence belongs to has already been through a boatload of stuff. Like, they can handle probably anything that's about to come at them. Ace of Pence. Let's find out what this is about. The Nine of Cups. So this new start is going to bring wishes, and your ships are here. Your ships are here. Some of you are going to go explore pirate ships. Are they used? There's lots of sailing back there. But it's going to be a little choppy stepping on this boat because it's new. So it's a little rattling. I mean, it's a wish. It's happy. New start. You're going to be happy. I better put the card down before it like gets me going in a different space. Because that could even be like a lighthouse. Oh, did you hear that crackle? It was just like saliva. But it's like, I almost had dentine gum in my mouth because I snap my gum through my teeth sometimes, and that's what it felt like. And then I instantly tasted dentine. And to be honest with you, I haven't had a dentine in my mouth in probably freaking 6 years or longer. Anywho, just saying. This is actually reminds me of like a lighthouse too. Like, someone might be taking a cruise. You guys might be getting ready to go on a cruise. Maybe this person comes in and says, let's go on vacation. Wouldn't that be nice? Just pack your bags. Don't even have the conversation first. Talk about what you need to talk about while you're already on the trip. just say, yeah, I'm in. I'm in. When and where do we meet? Just let me know what airport we're boarding at, and freaking good, we're out of here. I mean, because apparently, like, it's that type of energy, you know, like, but I feel like there's a cruise here. Someone's cruising or about to be cruising. Cruising, ooh-wee, baby, ooh-wee. Don't you want to take me on a seeing ride, a seeing cruise, something like that? What is this 80s music that is in my head right now? Tell me about the Prince of Swords. So this new start is going to bring happiness, okay? Happy. Prince of Swords, Prince of Swords. So this Prince of Swords, I think, is tired of just looking at things. And it's the Four of Pentacles. So it's like, this person's been holding on for a while. I don't know what they're holding on to, but here we go with 3 birds. We got 4, 6 eggs. Got the Emperor at the bottom of the deck. And Natalia, hey. They either held on to photos, or they held on to you, or they've been holding, I think to me, they've been holding on to something toxic, because I think this is somebody coming towards someone that possibly was in a toxic relationship for a long time. Like, they weren't happy. They were watching you. They were fixated with you. They were, you know, like, their thoughts were with you because they weren't happy, you know, and was watching somebody else from the outskirts, like holding on to like sorrow. I don't know what they were holding on to, but now they're like, here I come. I'm coming. I'm a king and I'm on a horse, which I think is a riot, which is great. At least your king likes to ride horses. At least he's active. I like kings like that. But like, this is your tower moment. Like, this tower in this deck is ridiculous. I've never seen a tower. Like, your new start is more of a tower moment. Look at that. Look at that. That's like a tree house. It's like a tree house. And then you got the Magician with the 8 of Wands. It's like, I don't know what the tree house is. Is it like a sanctuary? Like, was somebody just in a dark place? Was somebody just looking at something? No, because he's heading towards the tower. And it's like, but this tower is nothing. Nothing. Like, nothing. Like, I can jog quicker than that. So I don't know what it's telling me. I think maybe someone's just expecting the worst, but I mean, this king looks joyful. He looks happy. He's coming in, you know? So like, he's happy. Happy. So like, all right, let me just pop to the king. Let me just, tell me about the tower, because this tower is like the craziest thing I've seen in my entire life. Crazy for a deck of cards. Not the craziest thing I've seen in my entire life, obviously, but it's crazy. It's craziness. It's gotta be the craziest tower you've ever seen. That is for damn sure. That is for sure. Tell me about this tower. Oh, the boys are here. The boys are here. The boys are here. The boys are back in town. Holy 80s. What is happening right now? That song's from the 80s too, right? Hi. Hi. Oh, my head's wicked itchy. My crown chakra opening. What up, Buttercup? You going outside? Okay. Yeah. Bye. The boys are back in town. That's like 80s too, right? Holy shit. What is like with the 80s? So anywho, this tower is a 5 of Wands. So it's like, you're arguing. But it's like, what are you arguing about? You're in a tree house. How high you want to build the tree? It's like, whatever you're arguing over is with the world here is nonsense. It's nonsense. This tower is nonsense. It's like, let's move forward. This is like petty. It's like, because this 5 of Wands looks awfully a lot like this 8 of Wands, right? You know what I mean? So it's like you're going to argue a little bit, but it's like, it's so petty. It's so ridiculous. I mean, this is the most ridiculous looking tower I've seen in my entire life. It's like, it's so ridiculous what you guys are about to argue about. It's like, go create something beautiful and get on your journey, please. Stop being petty. Like, for real, stop being petty. All right, tell me about the devil. Where is everyone? Where's Ben? Where's Tommy? Where's Jade? Close! Of course, the world made an appearance. It's like with the devil, it's the end of something toxic. So they got themselves out of a relationship or something. Okay, or they're just kind of like, I'm done watching for the outskirts. Like, this is ridiculous. I'm going to go make an appearance. I'm going to go have a conversation. You know what I mean? It's like that type of energy. Like, it's like, I'm done holding on to something that was unhealthy. Because someone who's definitely looking at pictures or watching somebody's social media or watching you, you work together, they watch you. It's something like that. It was unhealthy. And they've been doing it for a long time. But I think they were in a relationship. So finally they got themselves out of the relationship. They wrapped it up and they're finally like, okay, like, I'm going. But like, what you guys are arguing over is nonsense. Like, it's not even worth it. Like, move forward, create something new. Like, don't like, let's get out of the circus now. Okay. Like, let's get out of the treehouse. We're moving forward. We're going to get off the Candyland board. Tell me about the King of Cups. Because he's coming in. He's joyful. He's happy. He's going to tell you how he feels. Justice. All right. It's someone's karma too. Or he's going straight to a Libra, or he's a Libra. But to me, it's like, yeah, let's balance out the scales. So somebody is going to approach karma. But when they come at you, it's like, come on. It's that energy. Like, get out of here. But not like, get out of here, like you gotta go home. It's like, get out of here, like, because it's petty. You know what I mean? Like, whatever is going on, don't stay in this argument or whatever this is. It's like, it's so petty. Like, go right to, like, talk about it, address it, let it go. And don't ever bring it up again. Like, it's like, or it's going to be that energy of like, you waited this long for this? Or you waited, like, but to them, it's like they all of a sudden they feel like triumphant. Like, so they must have been like a shadow side, or somebody was restricting them. It was something, like they were restricted. But like, oh, petty, like, silly little tower. Tell me about the Magician. This is the universe saying, come on, go create something better with yourselves. The two of you. So get on the freaking journey already. With the Death card. Like, for real, like, let's go. It's like the Grim Reaper looking at the 5 of Wands. Like, what are you doing? Like, this shit's dead. Let it go. Let's get on a journey. Let's do what needs to be done. You know? Apparently, I needed to add some humor to this one because it's like, okay. Because it's like, I think you guys are going to be dealing with something like that. Like, it's great. Someone's going to come in and tell somebody how they feel, address the karma, but it's like petty. It's petty. It's like, oh my God, get out of the fucking treehouse. It's a treehouse. I mean, you're about to land on a tent. It's like, you're not even going to hurt yourselves. Like, if anything, you might like bend a finger. But like, I'm not saying that to be an asshole. Like, this is for real. Like, you're about to land on something soft. A tent. You're going to bounce right back. You're going to bounce back. So it's like, go create something. Even the spirit's like, come on. Like it's done. You know? So If you're arguing with somebody and somebody can't let something go, get out of the argument. Step, you know what I mean? Like, get out of the argument. It's not worth it. Like, if we're gonna argue, let's argue. Let's take it outside though. Okay? I don't want to argue in a treehouse. It's like, fuck. I'd rather sit in the car. I didn't even clarify the Eight of Wands, but it must have knew where I was going. And it's the Hermit. So it's like, this is spirit. Like, let's go. Let's get on this journey. Like, you guys have soul searched long enough. Like, let go of whatever no longer serves you. Because it's all like going in the same direction. You know what I mean? Like, let's go. Like, here's the opportunity. You know, you could be dealing with a Virgo, Scorpio, Libra, Pisces, another Scorp. We got them all. We got them all. I feel like this isn't petty, but it's petty, okay? So it might be major news, but like, you're petty. So I don't know. Maybe you're dealing with someone who's a little sensitive, and I feel like an asshole for saying that. But you might be dealing with someone who's a wee bit sensitive. And it's like, you're like, it's like you don't want to sugarcoat jack shit, you know? And it's like, I don't know if you feel like you got to tiptoe around this person, but you shouldn't have to. I just feel like it's petty. Like, it might be important, okay? But what someone's holding on to, like if someone's just watching you from a distance instead of taking action, that's petty. It's insensitive because you're not thinking about somebody else's feelings. You know what I mean? It's like that. But to me, it's not worth arguing about. Like, even spirits, like, what are you doing? What are you doing? Have fun. It's dead. It's squashed. You both know what you want. You've soul searched. It's time to get on a journey. So this is like, if you're in a relationship, it's like, stop arguing over foolish stuff and move forward. If somebody just got out of a relationship and they're coming toward you, yeah, it's a little tricky. There's gonna be a little arguing, but like, still, if you both got that much love for each other, it's like, hash it out, push through it. There's a purpose here. Okay, there's a purpose here. It's not just, oh, we're gonna live our life happy and we're gonna do this and we're gonna vacation. No, there's a purpose. With all these cards at the ass end of the spread, there's a purpose. So it's like, don't tell me about the Tower again. It's like, I can't get over this Tower card. It's like, oh my gosh. It's hysterical. It's hysterical to me. So I hope I'm not hurting anyone's feelings. It's just, it's like, but I know, because like from the stories I've been reading, it's not like that type of tower. So I'm like, I'm trying to be sensitive, but it's hard because I feel like I'm sitting in a treehouse with someone right now. It's like a treehouse. And it's not like one of those luxurious, backyard tree houses that they make these days. This is a freaking 4x4 plywood with freaking a jar of nails. And it's like in the 80s, and you're building it in a freaking tree. And, it's a ladder, and you take one plaque and you dig it in for this step. And then you go another one, you dig it in for this step, and pray to God it's safe enough, It's like that type of tree house. So now we got the Eight of Swords. So it's like, see, like somebody like for real was like really in a situation where they were extremely restricted. Somebody could have even been in prison, but they went to prison because they were foolish, and it's like this person's still trying to like justify what they did. And it's like, no, karma took care of that. The judge put you where you belonged. So if you get out of jail, okay, it's like, don't mess up again, because you might be dealing with that type of energy that's like, oh, it was nothing. Like, go back to doing the same old shit, hoping they're not going to get caught. And it's like, you're not meant to be the average Joe. But this person felt really restricted, but like, it's mental. Like, it was illusionary. Like, these are two cards of illusionary, because this is like an illusionary tower. Like, guys, is it just me right now in my thought process? But I cannot look at this tower like this is serious. Like, what is that? Like, what is that? Like, when you fall, all you got to do is wipe the dirt that's stuck to your knee, and you might break a finger. It's like where you fell out of, it's like somebody opened a can of beans, and it's like you're the length of the thing. Like, it's so dramatic. Like, and then it's sitting on top of a drama card. And next to the magician. So it's like tricky. It's like tricky. You know, like I just pictured a drug deal going wrong, you know, for those who went to jail for drugs. That's somebody went to jail for drugs. But this person's all like, nah, I'm not even going there. I'm dealing with a silly little thug is what you're dealing with. You're not even dealing with like somebody who like is so thug compared to like mobster. You know, it's like it's like clown ass, freaking clown ass. I really hope like you don't go back to like a clown ass. Okay, I know you might get a lot of love, but where are you gonna go? Because you're not the average person. Okay, you're not. So don't settle. Don't be a settler. I'm telling you. Like this is that attitude where like, oh, it's like I don't even want to be in this person's energy. Like it's like it's like this is the conversation you're gonna have with somebody. Oh, I don't even want to do it, but I know exactly what it is. It's like whatever you say, this person manipulates it. They twist it. They catch you up. What do you mean? And then when you say what you mean, and then but you're like, what do you mean? But then they think they caught you up because you're looking at them. But they think you're looking at them because you can't answer it. But you're looking at them because you're a fucking dumbass. Not because I can't answer the fucking question, dumbass. All right. And then this one likes to twist the freaking words. Every little word, they're twisting. And it's like, oh, fucking, didn't you say you had to go to the store? Go to the fucking store. Ugh, get me out of that energy. Ugh, please. How did that even come into the picture? That person is just going to end up right back in jail. Okay? For real. Cuz they just will. This if this person comes to you like this, then they don't even want to try. It's like it's pretend, it's make believe. But then you have I want to get out of that. But then you for real have another scenario where somebody was literally with somebody somewhere around that time frame because they're hot live with someone else anyway. They were watching somebody's social media, something from a distance. Now they're going to come in and tell this person how they feel. They're doing the right thing. It's time to move forward. Whatever pettiness this is, let it go. Because it's like you or this other person enough had been through enough. Like this is the page of pence, okay? Ace of pence. And this tower was it's like it's time for something to be rebuilt. It's time to get your happy back. It's time to have a new start, you know. And it's like if this situation where you got this person coming back and it's just toxic and it's like back and forth, 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 let it go, please. But that's nothing new. Like I felt the shift of energy. So if anything, it's going to be this person delivering a message. It's going to be this person finally owning up to their karma. But there is going to be a little pettiness. You know, someone's going to have to be like, okay, let's hash this out. You feel this way, I feel this way. Agree to disagree, whatever. There's something else besides staying. It's like 10 minutes later or 20 minutes later, the same conversation comes up. It's like, well, you never answered me in the first place. It's like, no, I did. we dismissed it, but like, let's bring it back. Let's bring it back up again. Like, God, that's such immature energy. For real. Like, if he ended up back in prison, like, I'm sorry for saying it, for this particular person, that is your blessing because this person was dragging you down anyway. I mean, at this point, you wouldn't even know your ass from your elbow, and you've been soul searching for years with somebody who doesn't even have a soul. Sorry, but it's the truth for someone. But whoever that's for, you got bigger and better things coming your way. You believe me. You have a huge blessing in disguise. Okay? Go be with somebody who motivates you, not somebody who keeps you in that. And then they want to give you a hard time when you go out with your girlfriends. Like, okay. You want to go upstairs? Come on. Enough whining. Not enough whining. Go. No? Okay. Well, then don't sit and whine in my face. See? It's like she's been whining the whole time. Like, you got to whine her on the board. Like, this is foolish. Like, she's legitimately been whining this whole time. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's like a wine bag. I don't even think this is linked to any of my previous reads. Like, I really don't. I mean, maybe sort of, kind of, with like a scenario here and there, but like, I mean, you're dealing with a wine bag. The case may be, and you know what I mean? It's like, not every scenario, but this is clearly that scenario. You're with somebody who has no motivation to change their life. Therefore, it's not going to change yours unless you have enough motivation for you to pick yourself up and get yourself out of this situation and go on a new journey, because you're having a hard time sleeping, soul searching. Like, watching their social media. Where are they? They said they'd be back. It's like, oh, no, it's no good. And then you legitimately have another case of somebody who works their ass off, but comes home and still does nothing. But it's like they feel like they're privileged. Like, does that make sense? Like, they're the bread maker, but you're kind of trapped in that environment. And it's like, you just want to have a conversation with somebody, but yet they get home and they're too tired because they work their ass off. Like, you have some type of scenario like that on my board too. Not like, hey, make me dinner, but just like, how was your day? Very mundane, and then off to bed. Got a routine, They wake up every morning, they have the coffee or the tea, off to work, while you're in this environment of feeling restricted and like you're never gonna get nowhere. And it's like, yeah, during the day while you're sweeping and taking care of the kids or whatever it is you're doing, the animals, like, you're battling yourself throughout the entire day. Like, what am I doing? What am I doing? Like, I could have this, or we could be doing this. And it's like, so I guess the moral of the story is, if you're in a no good situation, and this kind of situation, this is your escape route. Like, this is it. You're being presented this new start. So there must be a new opportunity. Like, even a friend, like, come live with me. And I know it might be like, oh, I don't want to do that, but that's still an opportunity. It's still an opportunity. Even though it doesn't sound like a fun one, but eventually it gets you out of the routine you're in that you're having no fun with anyway. So it doesn't have to be like a spectacular offer, like from we're going to give you, or I got to go get a loan for like 10 grand to get yourself out of the situation. Well, what's the point of that? Because if you don't have a secure job or something, it's like you're going to blow through that money and you're going to find yourself in the same situation. So it's like, don't be making moves like that either. You got to think this one through, because this is a universal opportunity to bring something at you to replenish your soul. Okay? Because some of you are like, you literally feel like you've been on the Candyland board for I don't know how many years, 8 maybe. And you do have an opportunity here big or small. Even if it's small, yeah, it's going to bring you where you need to be because you're holding on to something that's no good. You're wondering what they're doing anyway. I thought he ended it with her, but did he? He told me he was, but in all reality, he's holding on to someone because it's like the two of you are tired. Okay, so it's time to find your soul again, even if it's a little tiny opportunity. Take it because that's where your happy lies. Not here. Not with you wondering if somebody's doing X, Y, Z. Not if you're wondering this. Not if this one's coming home and giving you a hard time. Coming home every day arguing about the same shit. Okay. See that look I just gave? I was there one time. I remember that look. Oh, I got the goosebumps. I know that look. I know that look that you're getting. Okay, and that's that look you learn to give when it's all said and done. Okay, so blessing in disguise. You're in something that's dead anyway. It's like this one is like it's almost like this is your life where you're affected, and this one's like the minute they step out the door, they're in the Candyland board when they're really only a block over. But the whole life changes the minute they step out the door. Okay? So I'm just here to remind you that even the smallest opportunity is a brand new opportunity. Think about that. Think about that. Because that's where your happy lies. Okay? And this will be given to this is given to you by the universe, but this is not an obvious. This is you have to learn some lessons, and yeah, it fucking sucks. But when you do, and when you stop recognizing, and when that sun shines, that clarity hits, that's when stuff flows. It's going to take a little while, but it would be the best decision you ever made, especially if you got babies. I don't really see babies here like that, but I mean, I kind of see something like that. I see a couple different scenarios. I mean, I even see like I can even place rich couples here too, where it's just like the perfect little Instagram family, the perfect little every little photo. Oh, my husband just bought me a Jag, or Lex, whatever. You know what I mean? Like it's like, and it's like you're the perfect little family in the reflection of everybody else's eyes, but behind shut doors, it's a horrible situation, and it's like why are you in that situation? What was that? It's like I just heard skidding. I don't like that. That kind of panicked me. So it's like it's like it's just a situation no matter what class you are in life. Because I don't know if somebody all of a sudden like I don't even know I don't even know why I mentioned class because it doesn't even matter. I don't know, maybe because I mentioned thug, maybe somebody took it personally. I don't know. I would hope not. But like I can put middle class here, I can put above and beyond. I could put people who live on a freaking yacht in this situation because at the end of the day, their souls are not content. So even the smallest opportunity right now, if you are struggling with money, the smallest opportunity is going to lead to your happiness. Okay? It's going to be all good in due time. Okay? We don't learn lessons the easy way, guys. That's not how we learn. It's just not, So like I said, even if a friend or a family member, it could be stressful, but I'm telling you, like, take it. Take it. Even if this one's like, you don't have time to work, who's going to watch the babies? And you're like, well, I already got it all settled with like daycare, even if you can get help through the state. Take it. Even if this one's like, oh, that's foolish. No, screw you. I need to save my sanity and get out of the house. Go take the damn job. Okay? because you have a character on the board that's like that. Like, why don't you just stay home with the babies? Or like, but then one day it's like, why don't you get a job? And then the next day you got one, and all of a sudden you become too busy for them, and it's like, ah, babe, just stay home. It's like, make up your mind, you twisted. It's like you're not winning in that one, you know. So do what you can do for you with the support you can grab right now. Don't take advantage of the support that you may have taken advantage of at one time. Don't be that person. Self motivate yourself to get out of this, because whoever you were with didn't have enough motivation to get you out of that situation. And don't say, maybe next time I'll get a better job, or her, or a year down the road, you find yourself in the same position. Like, you literally have somebody here who's like a seasonal jobs. Like, say you're outside and you're a landscaper, or construction that's not year round. And it's like the rest of the time, what do? They selling things on the side, they working under the table, but yet it's like you're not even having enough to pay your bills. But here's the thing, you probably have the state that's covering your bills. So where's the extra money going? Not to you, because you're at home trying to do what you can do, trying to save your damn sanity. And this one steps out the door and they got a brand new life. And, every time they go to the store, they're just like, it's like, I got to buy this, I got to buy that. Well, we need this, we need that. Well, what do you mean? I just gave you that the other day. It's like, no, like, what do you think? Like, we only drink a gallon of milk. A gallon of milk lasts for 2 weeks. Like, what? Like, please get yourself out of that, because you're not even happy. Like, if you're content in that situation, so be it. But the ones I'm looking at are not content in this situation. This is a big message. And then you literally have one that pays all the bills and you're content. And you probably go on vacation here and there. You hang out with your friends every once in a while. But it's like they come home and it's like, you eat. How was your day? Sometimes this person doesn't even want to stay up and watch TV because they're tired. They got to get up and work again. And it's like, I don't know if you think that's sufficient enough for you, and then you got this other one that's like, yeah, I'm going to buy you a brand new Jeep. Keep posting these cute family pictures and vacations on Instagram, and let everybody know that we're a perfect little family, when at the end of the day, it's like you're questioning, do you even have a soul anymore? Like, why am I here? Like, what am I doing? Well, at this point, I'm comfortable, and I got a nice stability. I got stability going on for me. But it's like, you're not growing. You're not evolving. You're living a fake life. This is not a good life. It's a hard life. It's kind of painful. I've been in painful situations like that. It's sad. No one wants that. So whatever opportunity comes your way, big or small, consider taking it, okay? It's time to get yourself out of some situations that are no good. Doesn't matter who you are, okay? It's just, you even have somebody who has PSD. Is that what you call it? Somebody who's in the military or something? I see that. And it's like, you're trying, you're trying, you're trying. He's not, it's a guy. It's like, he's not physical with you. It's not really mental abuse, but it's like, you can't get through to him. And it's like, it's so hard. You're in a hard situation right now. This person's like, he only goes to his appointments because it's required, but he's got a big blockage. That's a hard one. I don't have advice for you on that one. Just, if your heart tells you to stay, you just keep on working on that one, okay? As long as there's no physical or mental abuse. Lucy! There's obviously some type of, it's going to be draining, okay? But if there's a lot of love and there's a hope, then keep it. But I just saw that, But besides that, you're literally dealing with a big wine bag, because Lucy's whined the entire time. PTSD. Yeah, that's what it is. And I'm not looking at it as like post-traumatic stress as like something younger as a kid, or like parental, like a boyfriend, mental abuse, physical abuse. This is military. This happened while on active duty. Okay. And I think it was a sailor, because they're linked. So it could have been a sailor. Okay. But there's still hope for that one. You guys got good souls. They just can't find themselves out of this thing yet. That's why the tower looks like that, because somebody can't comprehend this. This is like, now that tower makes perfect sense to me, now that that situation is placed next to it. You know what I mean? I don't know where, but it also tells me I don't know where their mentality is either. But I think you're dealing, I don't think this person has like a, it's just PTSD. It's just that, it's like their image is war. It's not like trauma as like a kid. I don't, they could have some head trauma, and there's like that one little area in their brain. Like it could be that one little, like, I don't think they act like a child though, but it takes them somewhere. And it's almost like La La Land, but scary La La Land. Like, even if they're not picturing like bombs and stuff like going off, and like you would picture war if you shut your eyes, they're not really seeing it that way. They're seeing it, it's very vivid, and it's still frightening, right? It's like, it's very visionary. It's like, I don't know if they saw a child get hurt, because it takes them back to like whatever that is. And they might not even tell this, they might be keeping that from you too.
Where are the keys?
On my bed.
You want to keys?
Like it might be, okay.
I'm eating dinner there.
Okay.
I'll come here for a little bit.
Well, why don't you just stay there for a couple hours and then?
Because Mom's not going to we can't.
Okay. All right. Love you.
Okay.
So it could be, sorry, I got sidetracked. My daughter was leaving. Oh, they could have actually saw a child die and didn't say anything to you for your own sanity, because they know it would have. Come on! They know it would have stressed you out. Come on, you little whiner. Let's go. Let's go. Look at. She's a little wine bag. All right, I can't even get the wine bag to leave the house. It's like the same thing. Same thing with you guys. Like, oh, fucking leave. But then you want to back and forth, back and forth. But anywho, something happened with the child, and I think they didn't want to disturb you with it because it would stress you out. You guys probably have children. That just went way into something. But like, at the end of the day, that situation can most definitely be saved. You can save some of these, but if there's no synergy, okay, then it's no good. And don't tell me you've never tried the whole synergy. You've never had the sit down talk, like enough's enough. Like, no, you have. And some of you just got yourself out of it and you're in a little bit of a struggle, but you're going to be okay. All right, just look at it as, even though it's not maybe the greatest opportunity, or it's an opportunity you don't want, it's still an opportunity, okay? So I basically, that's kind of like, I guess, what I was here to tell you. No matter what size this opportunity is, if you're in a situation that's no good, it's time to take a new opportunity, okay? Especially if you've been there for a long time. I love you guys. Hope you have a fantastic night. You guys must be feeling this, because I felt the shift of energy. So like, you have to be like, if I had Tarot in a situation when I was like that in the day, not that long ago, 10 years ago, I was in a situation like that, so it's like, I didn't have Tarot then. You didn't have a reader like me. you probably have like all the other average readers. Like, cause if I would just watch the reader, I'd be more like, oh, what's my man up to? You know what I mean? It'd be more than that. But it's like spirit saying, wake up. Who gives a flying rat's ass what your man's up to? If you're looking to see what your man's up to, there's a trust issue right off the bat. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it's time to get in tune with you instead of going to this one, this one, this one. Oh, well, this one told me you're doing this. It's like magic that you were born with. That's leaving yourself in an idiotic situation. Okay. So it's like, not me. I won't, I'm not going to try to leave you in that situation. That's the type of situation you want to get out of. You know, it's like there's a tool here for you to use. And some of you are just using it the wrong way. And when you use a tool the wrong way, it's going to keep you on the same track. Get off the track. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. Get off the old track. Okay? So think about that for a second, because if you're not going to use spirituality the right way, what's the point? Okay? You're only causing yourself more sanity. No, actually, no, you got no sanity. See, you just messed with my head to the point where I couldn't even define that word. Save me from sanity. Save me from sanity. So again, we're all born with it. Utilize it. Utilize tarot in the right way. The energy. Learn how to work with the energy. You know what I mean? How it can benefit you. One